Remember, shout out to my Patreons. Y'all are the real MVPs. I'm going to be trying to do some special things for y'all in this new year because y'all have definitely been riding with me. If you would like to join my Patreon, it's very simple. All you have to do is go to www.patreon.com/bstokestyling and make your pledge. $5, $10, or $25. Currently, I'm trying to get to 20 Patreons, you guys, so make sure you help me reach my goal by clicking the link down in my description box and joining my Patreon. You do not want to miss out on the early access to my videos. Hey everybody, we have 2 minutes, a little over 2 minutes before we get this Juneteenth celebration started. I will not be before you long, but I will be before you strong, giving you all the hot topics that I wanted to discuss today, as well as a little bit of background about Juneteenth, because it's only right, you guys. So while we get ready, make sure you hit that like button and share this video out if you care, and I will see y'all in a minute. Don't forget to order your custom B Stokes styling merch. That's right, we have merch. Just click the link down below in the description box and order your B Stokes styling merch today. Have you taken this time to like the video? I hope you have. A few more seconds before we get started. Hey. Happy Juneteenth, you guys. I know we're celebrating, let me get my mic out the screen. We're celebrating just a day early, but you know, it's never too early to celebrate. Thank y'all so much for joining me. Please do not forget to like the video as you enter. Leave a comment. Don't be rude. Leave a comment and say hey, so I know that you're here. We, of course, are going to be talking about Juneteenth and some of the things that have been happening recently when it comes to this holiday, this celebration. We are also going to be talking about some hot topics that I've just noticed in the blog in relation to some of our favorite love and hip hop stars, because y'all know I like to watch all of them and see what's going on. So I'm going to break down a few leading stories. I'm not going to be before you too long because I want to enjoy my Juneteenth and just relax. Oh, Lord, I'm spitting. Sorry, y'all. I want to enjoy my Juneteenth weekend and relax. look, it's a lot going on. We have Juneteenth tomorrow. We have Father's Day on Sunday. Today's finally be Friday. So it's a lot. Before we jump into any other topics, I do want to say, if you have not watched my live from yesterday where I reviewed, what did I review? BT. It was BT's review. So we did Sisters and we did the Encore. That video does not have a lot of views. I don't know what's going on. Where were y'all at? Okay, make sure y'all go and check it out. And I believe that's it. So let's go ahead and get into this discussion on Juneteenth. Now, if you've been with me for a while, you know last year, and Siobhan's weekend too. Siobhan, isn't today your birthday? Happy birthday. Or it's your birthday weekend. I know your birthday round the corner, so happy birthday to you. So look, yes. Oh, Sunday. Woo, 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 woo. Get it. Hey. Happy birthday, Siobhan. Okay, so let's talk about Juneteenth, you guys, because if you've been with me since last year, you know I've been doing these lives consistently on Fridays, starting I think I started doing them last March or April. And so last year, Juneteenth actually did fall on a Friday, so I have a little clip from last year's Juneteenth live that I want to share with y'all. And then we're going to get into the new news about Juneteenth, some of the discussion that has been online about it. So first, let's take a little flashback, a little trip down memory lane to last year's Juneteenth celebration here on Stokes Styling. And I understand that there are some people who do not know what Juneteenth is. I decided I was going to start this live off with a little bit of a history lesson, just for those of you who are unaware about Juneteenth and its history, why we celebrate it, why it's important. You know, in these last few years, it's definitely become a lot more mainstream. I'll put it like that. It's definitely become a lot more mainstream. PJ, be careful with how many emojis you post at one time, because YouTube will flag you or block you for spam or something. So just be careful. Don't post more than 2 or 3 at a time, because I don't want your account to get flagged. But so Juneteenth, June 19th is the day that all slaves were actually free. This came 2 years after the signing of the Emancipation Proclamation, which is disgusting, but at the same time, when you think about it, I mean, they did not have social media, so it's not like you get the message out immediately. So Juneteenth is the oldest nationally celebrated commemoration of the ending of slavery in the United States, dating back to 1865. That's when the Union soldiers, led by Major General Gordon Granger, landed at Galveston, Texas, with news that the war had ended and that the enslaved were not now free. There are a few theories as to why it took them 2 years to completely end it. Some of the theories are because they believe that the person who was to send the message got killed. Some people believe that because there weren't enough Union soldiers or representation in Texas, that they just kind of ignored it. Some people believe that's because the slave owners wanted to get the benefits of one more cotton harvest. You know, there are a lot of different theories because of it, but at the end of the day, it took 2.5 years for the word to get sent down to Galveston, Texas. And an executive order was issued by General Granger that let them know officially that it was over. From then, many of the no longer enslaved migrated up north, and that's when we began to celebrate this holiday. Some of the major ways to celebrate Juneteenth, you know, are just to sit and have a good time with family, fellowship, cookouts, good food, good drink, good fun. And that's why we are here today. So if you are celebrating Juneteenth, drop down in the comments and tell me, what are y'all going to be doing to celebrate today? Right. Free-ish. Free-ish. You know, free from the official slavery. You know, I'm told you I'm staying light, so I'm not going to get into all of that. So what are y'all doing today? I have some friends in town. We gonna eat good. We gonna drink good. We gonna laugh good. If you want to find out more history about Juneteenth and some of the customs and some more history, you can always visit www.juneteenth.com. I will say it is great because this year, even though all of this stuff is going on and, you know, there's some civil unrest, I'll just say this has brought a resurgence or insurgence, I don't know, of Black people celebrating Juneteenth. And that's what we need. We need to celebrate our holiday because I don't know about what y'all have to say, but July 4th didn't free us. They weren't talking about us on July 4th. Yes, PJ, there is an entire website that gives you the entire history. It gives you like events that are happening in major cities, everything. So that's www.juneteenth.com. You can literally just Google Juneteenth. It's like the first website that pops up. So I'm going to give y'all just a quick little, I know before we get into it, because we have to pay homage, I'm going to give y'all a quick little video. Siobhan say you going to get food from somebody? Girl, yeah, I'm going to cook up these ribeyes on. Hopefully I can do it on the grill. Hopefully by the time I get off with this live, it's not raining so I can do it. If not, it's gonna be in the cast iron. It's gonna be on the cast iron. And you know, you can tell Juneteenth been becoming more mainstream because there was a whole episode on Blackish about it. If y'all remember that, it was a really good episode. I hope you know, some of y'all remember it. If not, I'm gonna show you a look from there too because I thought it was cute. Just last year, we didn't even know that Juneteenth would be a major holiday, a federal holiday. I'm sorry, y'all. My computer's moved slower, so I would already have the video up. It's all right. We are upgrading the equipment slowly but surely. How do y'all like the equipment upgrades, by the way? Y'all see new background, better tech. Okay, I'm sorry. We're gonna get back to the video, and then I'll tell y'all about the rest of the stuff happening. Okay.
I want to teach you a few fun facts about the celebration of an African-American holiday called Juneteenth. Starting off, when you look at the history of the United States of America, it wasn't always pretty. That's because people in the United States used to use slaves as labor to build things. But that is where the celebration of Juneteenth comes into play, because it celebrates the end of slavery with the Emancipation Proclamation being signed by President Abraham Lincoln on January 1st in 1863. What this did was it required those states that seceded from the Union, meaning leaving the Union during the Civil War, who held slaves to no longer hold their slaves. Now, even though Abraham Lincoln had signed the Emancipation Proclamation, there weren't a lot of Union soldiers there to enforce the law, and it took a long time for the last of the slaves to hear the news. Eventually, the news got there, and that is why back on June 19th in 1865, the Union soldiers, led by Major General Gordon Granger, landed at Galveston, Texas, where the news hit that they had been freed. After hearing the news, Juneteenth began to be celebrated in many different ways, from rodeos to fishing, barbecuing, baseball, dancing, music, and more. Another crazy thing about slavery back in the day was they didn't allow slaves to dress up and wear nice clothes. So when the news of Juneteenth hit and they began to celebrate, it was always a big thing to go out and be your best dressed on Juneteenth holidays. Now, you heard me mention the word holiday, and actually in Texas, Juneteenth became an official state holiday through the efforts of a man named Al Edwards, an African-American state legislator. Another interesting fact about Juneteenth is it is said that in Texas, when General Granger arrived, Texas still had over 250,000 slaves who had not heard the news that they had been freed. So I guarantee when they heard, it was a big party that day. Well, that is all from me here on Welcome to Fresburg with this Juneteenth cartoon.
All right, I just want to give y'all a quick little flashback to last year's Juneteenth here on Stokes Style. Y'all see, we have definitely upgraded the situation quite a bit since last year. So thank you to all my Patreons who have supported in that. So make sure that you guys, just in case you did not know anything about Juneteenth and you were unaware about the history and you see all these things going on in the news about Juneteenth, now you kind of have more of a history, how we celebrate, get dressed up tomorrow, get dressed up to your nines in homage to those who were unable to do it during slavery. But we also have to talk about why Juneteenth has really been in the news a lot this particular week. So after what seemed like a never-ending process, President Biden just made it official that Juneteenth is declared as a national holiday, you guys. During a recent press conference at the White House, President Biden formally signed a bill into law officially making Juneteenth a national holiday after the bill was passed by both the House and the Senate earlier this week. President Biden was overcome with emotions and said that officially signing the legislation into law, declaring June 19th as Juneteenth National Independence Day, is already one of the greatest honors of his presidency. The federal law, which commemorates the official end of slavery in the United States, will now be observed as a federal holiday. While speaking on the signing, President Biden also had this to say, quote, "I have to say to you, I've only been president for several months, but I think this will go down for me as one of the greatest honors I will have as president. I regret that my grandchildren aren't here because this is really, really, really important. This is a really, really, really important moment in our history. By making Juneteenth a federal holiday, all Americans can feel the power of this day and learn from our history and celebrate progress and grapple with the distance we've come and the distance we have to travel." As he signed the declaration, President Biden was surrounded by Vice President Kamala Harris and 80 members of Congress, including members of the Congressional Black Caucus, local elected officials, community leaders, and activists. So again, Juneteenth is now a official federal holiday. So clap it up for that. It's nice that we are being recognized. There has been some there definitely, everyone isn't happy or should I say everyone isn't satisfied. Let me say it like that. Everyone is not satisfied with this law or with this new holiday being enacted for sure. I've seen a lot of criticism online. I didn't save all of the criticism because it was a lot. Some people were saying that it is a distraction because, you know, we've been looking for, there still has not been any kind of movement with the George Floyd legislation, as well as other legislations that we as the Black community in America have been pushing for and wanting to see more of. However, you know, this is a gesture for for African Americans. Hi, Fallon for Brittany. Oh my gosh, look, you just came on. I just put some lip gloss on. Y'all check out Fallon for Brittany. This is one. It was a part of a three pack lip gloss, and I just put this one on, child, because I was like, oh, these lips are looking, child. And you know I love me a little heart packaging. I know I love me some hearts around here. But one person who has definitely been outspoken about their not liking or not caring about this new Juneteenth holiday is the one and only Candace Owens. I'm going to pull it up on the screen for y'all so y'all can see what she had to say. And here's the thing. I do not pay Candace Owens any attention, really I don't. She is a troll. Like, that's just, she is a troll, and it doesn't benefit you to give energy to a troll. So I rarely give energy to her. But the only reason why I'm going to give her even a little bit today is because Azalea Banks clapped back, and I just thought it was funny, okay? Because I would not give her any of my attention. So Candace Owens said, Juneteenth is so lame. Democrats really need to stop trying to repackage segregation. I'll be celebrating July 4th and July 4th only. I'm American. Now, again, trolling. Because if she, let me pull it up so y'all can see it with me. Because if she had any, like, if she would have watched my video from last year or earlier this year and found out the history of Juneteenth, you would see that it's not about segregation. It's about celebration of a time when everyone in this country was finally free. Okay. But see, I guess she missed the video. That's why I had to replay it at the beginning of this live, so that just for any Candace Owens out there who are unaware of what it's actually about, I wanted to give you the history of it so that there would be no confusion. But you don't worry, because Azalea Banks, and I don't be feeling Azalea all the time, but sometimes she says some things, and when she's right, she's right. So this is what she had to say. According to this logic, on July 4th, 1776, you would still be enslaved, most likely on the verge of starvation, due to all of America's food supply having been prioritized for the war, while you hand-sewn American flags and struggled to wet nurse some depressed 24-year-old white widow's sickly child until your nipples are chapped and dried, whereafter you will be whipped by her 80-year-old uncle for your own malnourishment and inability to produce milk, then sent to toil over a wood-burning stove, blistering your hands while forced to make a peasantly meal of biscuits and gravy. You will be watched closely by her irate, sunburned, and whiskey-soaked 80-year-old uncle to be sure you do not sneak a single biscuit or fingerful of roll to yourself. After you've watched everyone eat, you will be sent to do the cleaning up. Your last task will be brushing the stressed and balding white widow's hair to prepare for her sleeping bonnet, a deep rest in her comfortable canopy bed. Next, your final descent down the stairs and out the back door, where you proudly sleep on a bed bug infested pile of hay in a 6x4 cabin you share with 4 other slaves. Happy Independence Day to the real Candace Owens. She goes on. I just thought this was funny, y'all. I'm sorry. Then she goes on and says the widow will awake from her sleep to relieve herself at 4 a.m. to find a brush full of hair and let out a loud scream. She insists it's your bad in luck making her bald and orders you to be hung from a tree immediately with the help of one other strong black male slave. You're hung with the strap of a horse saddle off an oak tree 1 acre away from the main house as a warning to any other slaves who are brave enough to F around. Tread lightly, sis. Azalea had so much time, and that's what was funny. Not necessarily the story that she has concocted, but the fact that she literally had time. to type out this fairy tale of what I'm sure was a life of someone during that time, to just show Candace, to just show Candace how you would have been valued during that time that you just want to, because you're so American. Although at that time you were not American. At that time you weren't even, you were 3/5 of a person. But you know, whatever. Siobhan says, SMH, Candace really does too much for her own kind. Paint her green and give her a Smurf hair. Big troll. She's definitely a troll. I just want to know what y'all think about it. Are y'all happy that Juneteenth is finally being recognized as a federal holiday? What are your thoughts? I'm not gonna give Candace any more of my. I'm not gonna give her any more of my thought. I just wanted to show y'all that, especially because Azalea had all the time to clap back. At the end of the day, we know she's a troll, but I think it is a nice acknowledgement. Is it what we have been asking for overall when it comes to some type of bills or some type of legislation that will protect Black people, especially when it comes to police brutality and things like that, reparations or anything? No, it's not, but it is an acknowledgement. So, you know, it's like at this point, sometimes you just have to take the silver linings and be happy with the small victories that we get. I know that growing up, I did not know what Juneteenth was. And so I think it's nice that now my son and future children will come into this world and know a little bit more about their heritage, and it should, you know, inspire us to make sure that we're educating our youth. Right, more is still needed, but I am definitely proud of the efforts. So those are first stories. You know, I always have to start the stream off, trying to start the stream off pretty positive before we get into the mess. So y'all ready to get into the mess? Let's just get into the mess, okay? Let's go ahead. The first story that we're going to talk about is Jen Shah from the Real Housewives of Salt Lake City. Y'all remember a few months ago we talked about how she was arrested for fraud. So I just found this story a little funny as well. Just an update to what's been going on with Miss Jen Shah. She's asking the judge to dismiss her telemarketing fraud case. She, like we said back when I first reported on it, she pleaded not guilty to the claims that she stole from several alleged victims in a telemarketing scam. But now she wants the case thrown out completely. Her lawyers filed court documents that claim she didn't truly understand her Miranda rights. She wrote in a declaration obtained by People that she had blurry vision because of dry contact lenses she had in. So she was unable to read the waiver she signed while being told about her Miranda rights. So you are being told, you are verbally being told them, and then you sign a paper to acknowledge that you have been told it. The declaration is included in her legal team's motion for the dismissal of the case. Jen Shah details her recollection of the arrest and claims she was on her way to tape for the hit Bravo series Real Housewives of Salt Lake City when she got the call from an unidentified person. Quote, she then says, quote, soon after I received another call, this time from a 917 number. The caller explained that his name was Detective Christopher Bastos and that he was with the New York Police Department. I was walked to the back. So then they go on to say how she was arrested. She says, I was walked to the back of the car, placed in handcuffs, and told that I had a warrant for my arrest. It was at this point I was very confused and emotionally off balance from the strange series of events and thought I may have been victim of false identification. I repeatedly asked Detective Bastos clarification questions, including, am I under arrest and am I going to jail, which were phrases I used interchangeably and thought of as the same thing. She said instead of answering her, The detective allegedly repeatedly said words to the effect of, "We just want to talk to you, and I promise we just want to talk to you." She said his comments led her to believe that she might be in danger and that the police might be there to help her. She goes on to say, "Although I heard the words Detective Bestos read clearly, my contact lenses, which were in my eyes, were dry, and I did not have my reading glasses. So my vision was blurry, and I was unable to read the paper in front of me. Even while being read my rights, I did not fully understand what was going on, and still thought that one explanation might be a potential misidentification. I was eager to find out what was going on, what Detective Bestos just wanted to talk to me about, and what he wanted to make sure I wanted, and why he wanted to make sure I was okay. Because I was not getting answers to my questions, I believed that the only way I was finally going to get an answer was to sign the paper and waive my rights." She says, "Not until near the very end of the 1 hour, 20-minute interrogation did Detective Bastos finally tell Miss Shaw the truth about what she was being charged with." The lawyers also added that they did not do so voluntarily, but rather as a direct result of law enforcement deception and trickery calculated to overpower her will. So Jen is trying to get out of it, y'all. She's trying to get out. She's trying to use a legal loophole to get out of these charges. Now, remember, she is facing up to 30 years in federal prison for fraud against like elderly people. Girl, I mean, you got to do what you got to do and try what you can to get up out of, your trouble. But baby, if I was a judge, I would look at this. That's exactly what I would do. Jen, please. You have the right to remain silent. We've heard at least the first couple of lines of the Miranda rights. We know what they mean. Even if you can't read it, you know what you're signing away. And if you don't know what you're signing away and you're sitting in a police department, baby, don't sign nothing. Girl, send her to jail. I'm done. Take her away. All right, moving on. Let's talk about SoulJa Boy, y'all. I'm gonna play this video for y'all just in case you didn't see it, because SoulJa Boy is a fool. SoulJa Boy is a whole fool. SoulJa Boy lashes out at Charlamagne for claiming he isn't actually from Atlanta. SoulJa Boy, somebody go check on him for real. I think something is wrong with him mentally. I'm not even being funny. I'm not even laughing now. I really do think that something's wrong with him. But this is what prompted this outburst from SoulJa Boy is, okay, the Migos, I was gonna say the Amigos. No, the rap group, the Migos. The Migos were on the Breakfast Club a couple days ago, and they discussed a lot of different topics in the music industry, including the concept of the Mount Rushmore of Atlanta rappers. They proceeded to discuss a variety of well-known Atlanta rappers, including Gucci Mane, Lil Jon, T.I., Outkast. So then DJ Envy, being a little shady, he decides to throw in SoulJa Boy's name. And Charlamagne goes, "No, SoulJa Boy ain't from Atlanta." Well, SoulJa, what you not gonna do, honey? You not gonna sit up here and try to diminish SoulJa Boy. He gonna let you know, I am from Atlanta. I am from Atlanta. Okay. Let me let y'all hear his video. That he a fool.
Oh. You niggas ain't never shot shit. You niggas ain't never did none that I did. Don't speak on me, bro. On God.
Put the blunt down.
If you don't like the response, I don't give a fuck if you don't like what I'm saying. I don't give a fuck about none of that, nigga. You shouldn't have said my name, nigga.
Why you shaking your head like that?
Me, nigga.
Put the blunt down. Put it down. Why you acting
You
up?
niggas bitches, nigga. On God.
You ain't even got it roll tight
Let me
enough.
mind my motherfucking business, nigga. I ain't bothering nobody. Pussy ass nigga.
Oh.
I'm making hits, nigga. Ricky Morty, nigga. She make it clap, nigga. Leave me the fuck alone, bro.
Oh, the language.
Leave me the fuck alone. Cause it's gonna be there every time. I'm not speaking on nothing else. I'm from Atlanta, and that's that. Leave me alone.
I like the staircase.
Don't joke on my name, don't troll on my name, don't speak on my name. It's gonna be there.
Why you so mad?
Pussy ass nigga. Nigga mad cause I'm trending every day. Let me trend in peace.
I thought marijuana made you relax.
Let me go viral in peace. Stop speaking on, don't talk about where I'm from, bro.
That must be
You don't
that
know nothing
sativa.
about me, bro. Was you there when I was growing up? Did you grow up with me?
He's too hype.
No. No way, I'm done proving. I ain't got nothing else to prove, nigga. I said what the fuck I said, nigga.
You said what you said then. Be done with it, SoulJa.
Don't say my name no more, lame ass niggas.
Don't say it then, SoulJa.
That's why we are here today.
Stop getting me mad, bro. Stop getting me out my character, bro. Stop getting me out my element, bro. Let me make my music and do my dances and do that. I ain't on nothing with nobody, with nobody. But when you get to speaking on my name, I'm gonna address it every time, nigga. So stop speaking on my name, nigga, if you don't want me to say nothing, nigga. Stop speaking on my name, nigga, if you don't know the facts, nigga. That ain't no fact, nigga. That ain't no fact, nigga.
Oh, man, he mad, man.
I get mad because y'all be capping. These niggas be lying on my name, bro.
They just be lying.
You think I'm a nigga you can just lie on?
Just lie. Post
I'm a nigga you
SoulJa.
can just lie on? Oh, your bro did that. Your bro ain't from Atlanta. Yeah, bro. Nah, nigga.
Y'all put some respect on his name.
Not on no public ass platform with millions of folks seeing this shit. And people gonna get to build an opinion off that shit.
Oh.
Fuck you talking about, nigga.
All right, I'm done. All right, I'm done. He goes on and rants for another minute. Y'all put some respect on SoulJa name. SoulJa Boy say I am from Atlanta. You wasn't out there with me. You wasn't out there with me shooting in the gym. I was out here selling dope. I was out here living that life. That was SoulJa say. I ain't say it. That was SoulJa say. SoulJa say, put some respect on my name. SoulJa, how about you just get ready for your verses? Just get ready for your verses, okay? Are y'all watching that verses? Put some respect on his name, okay? I just thought that was funny. SoulJa Boy, to me, is another one who be trolling. Like he has understood the what it takes to get trending on the internet, and he knows how to make himself memeable. And to me, that was just memeable. Bye, SoulJa. Okay, moving on to some more little internet beef from our Real Housewives. Not Real Housewives, our Love and Hip Hop. Some of our Real Housewives, our Love and Hip Hop people. We got A1 Bentley alleging that Hitmaka isn't a real producer in a social media rant. He says they'll fight in person if Hitmaka responds. So I'm gonna pull up these people's pictures just in case y'all don't know who these people are. All right, so the one on the left, that's A1 Bentley. He's married to Lyrica, and then the one on the right, that is Hitmaka, aka Young Berg. Both of them were on Love and Hip Hop Hollywood. Hitmaka, the one over here, Hitmaka, he used to date Masika Kalisha, and then they had got into it, and they had got into a physical altercation and everything. It was a mess. And then over here with A1, him and Lyrica, they've had a up and down tumultuous relationship. They even had a little conversation on the Zeus network. So, they try to stay in the blogs, especially since Love and Hip Hop ain't really coming back. Well, Love and Hip Hop Atlanta's definitely coming back, but it's unsure about Hollywood, especially because Hollywood was kind of the slackest of all of their franchises. But anywho, let me read to y'all what had happened or whatever, and I'll show it to y'all and whatever. So it says it looks like there's some Instagram drama that's brewing between A1 and Hitmaka. So on Wednesday, June 16th, A1 Bentley, who also goes by the name Spring Break now, did not know that everybody's changing their names. I can't keep up with you with regular names, but now you want to change your names, whatever. He took his Instagram to issue a response to the shade that Hitmaka threw at him. Apparently, Hitmaka was upset that A1 commented laughing emojis underneath a video on the Shade Room of SoulJa Boy making negative claims about him. So again, we talking about SoulJa Boy, but anyway. So then Hitmaka replied to A1's comment saying, "You gotta catch about 10 more million to catch up. It's quiet out here for you, champ." Now you know. So this response is in spite of Hitmaka himself commenting similar laughing emojis underneath the same video. So in his reaction, A1 proceeded to claim that Hitmaka is not a genuine producer or writer. So I'm gonna let y'all watch what A1 had to say, and y'all tell me if you feel threatened by this man. I'm gonna stop being shady one of these days. Y'all tell me if you feel threatened by this man.
Oh. Yo, Hitmaka, I wasn't even gonna say nothing, but I seen your comment under the Shade Room because I laughed at what SoulJa Boy was saying to you. You gonna say, "Oh, I'm 10 million behind, I need to catch up," bro? First of all, you don't have $10 million. Second of all, internet. You're not a real producer. Third of all, you're not a real writer. I could keep going on. Like, bro, you don't make the fucking beats, nigga. You just get niggas like OG Parker and Smash David and all these niggas, Ayo and Keys. You get these niggas, you collab with them, they make the beats, you put your tag on it, you do make the plays. I give you that. You make the plays. You don't make the beats. You don't write the records. Krishan is the motherfucker who writes all the records, bro.
It ain't my internet, y'all. It's his.
Krishan, me and Krishan was partners. You turned Krishan against me when we got robbed, and in reality, we got robbed because of you, bro. I'm tired of like chilling and keeping cool. Today was the day when you commented back being a smart ass. I seen you on the Breakfast Club some months ago talking that shit, talking about when Charlamagne asked what happened with me and you. While we ain't partners no more, and you said, "Oh, I was doing some shit for Love and Hip Hop, trying to stage a robbery, bro." What the fuck I'm gonna do that for, nigga? You sound stupid as fuck, nigga. You're known for getting robbed, bro. You have been getting robbed your whole career and beat the fuck up, bro.
Maybe I should get security.
Everybody know this shit, and you have been running around telling Ty Dolla $ign, Jeremiah, all these niggas that I set you up, and I'm the reason that we got robbed, bro. I don't got beefs with nobody. You the one got us robbed, nigga. You did some fuck shit in Miami, nigga. I ended up finding out you did some fuck shit in Miami.
So everybody just
and niggas didn't like it, so they was gonna have you robbed every fucking time.
Okay.
But I'm not gonna name the person who stopped it, but they stopped it and saved your motherfucking life, nigga. So quit playing, bro. Like nigga, I was a loyal nigga. I always been down, nigga, and had your back, nigga, from when so many people was about to fucking beat you the fuck up, bro.
Everybody wanted to fight Hitmaka. That's I heard
so many
that.
people, bro. So, nigga, I'm the nigga that took you to the hospital the night we got robbed because your head was split the fuck open, nigga. I got videos and pictures, nigga, and I'm not even that type, nigga. I ain't even blast you, bro. I ain't even fucking put nothing out, nigga, but, you know, it's crazy how you can kind of try to talk shit, you know, and say, "Oh, you 10 million behind," but then you running around throwing dirt on my name. Like, why you doing that? Why you a hater, nigga? You don't want to see me shine, but I'm always shine, nigga. And money don't make me happy, nigga. My son make me happy. My family make me happy, bro.
Okay, I'm glad.
You know,
because your internet make me unhappy.
One more time. Matter of fact, you got no more time, nigga. If I see some fuck shit, you mention my name in a bad way, and I hear about it, nigga, I'm beating you up, nigga. Straight up.
Not beating you up. Okay, so that's what A1 had to say. Does this man? Do y'all feel threatened by this man? Dude, would you take his threat seriously? At least he took his dread extensions out. I don't know about this hair color. And this man constantly getting robbed. Would you take this man seriously? I'm convinced at this point, though. I know that I said that Love and Hip Hop Hollywood was the weakest of the franchises, but I'm convinced they're trying to get back on the show. I'm convinced they're trying to get picked back up. That's why everybody's out here trying to make stories in the blogs. Because A1 what? A1 what? Right. Exactly, thick girl. What are you going to do? Scratch the dude's eyes out? I don't feel threatened. I don't feel threatened. There are a lot of hip hop thugs out there in the world, and A1 don't give me that. I don't know. Maybe it's just me. But anyway, I just want to show y'all because again, things that I scroll about and find hilarious. A1 making threats with his neon green hair, 3 chains and black nail polish. Hilarious to me. Y'all excuse me. I'm sorry. Y'all know my allergies have been doing the most. All right, we got one more little thing that we gonna talk about. One more little thing, and then I'm gonna get on up out of here. I told you I'm not gonna be before you long. I'm gonna be before you strong, but I ain't gonna be before you long. No, thick girl, I have not heard about a divorce from Dr. Contessa and Dr. Scott. I have not seen that. Where is that information been put out at? I haven't seen it. I wouldn't be surprised. You know, I hate to see the families being shattered, but I wouldn't be surprised. They definitely have struggled. We have seen their marriage struggle for quite a bit of time. Where do we get from? Oh, okay. Tell you what. Y'all know who you guys talk about? Tessica Brown, baby. AKA Triple G, Gorilla Glue Girl. She's launching her own hair care line. Are you going to buy it? It says, according to the Jasmine Brand, says Tessica Brown, who is infamously known as Triple G, is making headlines again for her hair care products. However, this time, things are looking up. Tessica Brown recently announced that she has launched her own hair care line called Forever Hair. Currently, the website for the line has 2 products available for customers to purchase. One being a bottle of growth-stimulating oil that's retailing for $18, and the second product being a $14 bottle of holding spray. So y'all know why she's in the public eye. Y'all know what she did. Well, she's going on to say, as y'all already know, about 4 months ago, I ran out of hairspray and ended up using Gorilla Glue spray. Bad idea. And as a result of that, I ended up losing my hair and having scalp damage, which we talked about on this channel, which I very much so expected. She continued, since then, I've been working with professionals to create and formulate a hair growth oil. I needed this oil to, one, help heal my scalp. I needed it to grow my hair back and stimulate my hair follicles. And on top of that, I needed everything to be all natural. Oh, now you worried about the ingredients. Okay, she says, and she's been using her products for 2 months now, and her scalp feels amazing, and her hair is already growing back. So my question to you, comment down below, are you going to be using Triple G's hair care products? Are you going to use her hair? Are you going to buy her hair growth oil? Are you going to use her holding spray? Let me know down in the comments below. I'm going to tell you like this. You ain't got to worry about there being a review of those products over here on my channel. I ain't gonna use it. I ain't gonna buy it. I'm not gonna support it. But I'm not mad at her for turning lemons into lemonade, as the people say. Do what you gotta do. At least, you know, you have a verified check. You actually have the Shade Room going out of their way to report about you. So, hey, get your money, sis. Get your money. I'm sure that there will be somebody out there who will purchase it. Will she be $1 million business? Will she be the next Super Cent or Big Booty Judy? I doubt it. But, you know, do something with it. Where did she get the money to start this hair care line? I wonder, was that money used? Did she use like her GoFundMe money as like startup for this? Because if she did, then those of you who donated to her GoFundMe should get like free products or something. Y'all should get like a sample or something. I'm just saying. That's my question, Thick Girl. Thick Girl says, who's buying hair products from someone who put actual glue in their own hair? I don't know, because I know that you don't make good decisions. But she says everything has to be all natural. I just knew that there was going to be a whole lot of scalp damage. If y'all remember when we discussed it, I talked about how they were putting acetone on her scalp and how I'm sure her follicles are deceased. I'm sure lots of her follicles are deceased. But yeah, no, I'm not buying from Gorilla Glue Girl. No. Oh, excuse me, y'all. Thick Girl say no, they should get stock in the company if it makes it. It won't make it to being publicly traded. But you have such high hopes for it, but no. It won't make it to be a publicly traded company. I'm sorry, it won't. Last thing, because I forgot that I had some of this stuff pinned. I don't know if I really want to get to. Let me see. Do I want to talk about this? There's been a lot of stuff going on with Michael Costello. That designer, he is a famous celebrity designer. He's designed for people like Beyonce and various people. And honey, they have been dragging him through it. When I say they have been dragging him on social media. I'll give y'all a quick little synopsis. So basically, over the past week, Chrissy Teigen, or a few weeks actually, Chrissy Teigen has been getting a lot of backlash for some of her past actions and bullying on Twitter. And so she's lost some endorsements and some different deals with Target, I think, and Macy's, I think. So she's been losing money left and right. And so to add insult to injury, Michael Costello came out to talk about how Chrissy bullied him and she helped to kind of take down or to kind of blackball him in the industry and how terrible of a person she was to him. Well, baby, nobody asked you about no one asked you to just pile on to what was already going on with Chrissy Teigen, because by doing that, he opened himself up for a whole lot of people who have had not so great experiences to come out and speak against him. The first person was this designer. What was her name? It's something with that Malika J or Masika J. Let me see what was her name. Oh, I can't breathe. I'm sorry. I can't remember, but anyway, it was a black designer basically came out and talked about her story that happened with him back in 2014, about how he took one of her designs, ripped it off. They saw each other out in a fabric store. He verbally assaulted her by calling her a effing NB. Y'all got it. Then taking her phone and smashing it. They got into a physical altercation. Apparently, she tapped that eye. There was a whole police reports. There's video evidence of the owner of the business saying that he witnessed Michael Castillo calling her a black NB. And so once this particular designer came out, then you had other people coming out also to talk about their experiences with him. We had the singer Leona Lewis talk about how he discriminated against her because of her body. We also had Fallon Gubadia. Y'all know Fallon. Fallon also made a statement talking about how his treatment was what really made her decide that she didn't even want to be a model anymore. So while he was out here trying to throw all this salt on Chrissy Teigen's name, when nobody looking at you, when nobody talking to you, when nobody asking for you, when nobody wondering nothing about you, you done stuck your nose in business and they got nothing to do with you. Now everybody's coming out talking about how big of a bully you have been while you trying to call out somebody else's bullying. He's had his friend Eva Marcel come out to try to defend him. He's even made his own statement saying that, you know, people are clout chasing and just trying to smear his name, and he's okay. It's been a whole lot these past couple of days with him. But I say all of that. I bring this story up, and I say it because I just found it interesting that, again, you inserted yourself into something that had nothing to do with you. And if we dig deep enough into anybody, you can find a history of people who can say that they've been wronged by you in one way or another. There's nobody in this world who has everybody happy with them 100% of the time. So it did no good for you to try to jump on the bandwagon and clout chase, as you're saying, claiming other people are doing to you, for you to do that with Chrissy. Whatever is going on with Chrissy was what was going on with her. That and you sticking your nose in it opened you up for so much more. So I say sweep around your own front door. Like old people say, sweep around your own front porch before you go and insert yourself into something. And now you're getting all of this backlash and people are coming for your neck. Excuse me, y'all. And people are coming for your neck. I never bought this stuff. I never supported this stuff. I can't afford this stuff. So does it make any never mind to me? It don't. It makes no never mind to me. But I just found the story interesting. And again, I'm sure as years go on, we're going to be seeing more and more stories like this, where people are trying to come out and ride the wave of how people were so, how they've been wronged and all this stuff. When, like I said, there's always going to be a story out there of you wronging somebody else. You know, at the end of the day, keep it pushing. Nobody asked for this. Nobody asked you for you to even, for your experience with Chrissy. There wasn't a campaign out like, well, if Chrissy Teigen has wronged you today, call 1-877 her. Like, no one did that, you know. So I hope he learned to listen, to keep his mouth shut. Okay. Oh, I'm sorry, y'all. I have to get off of here. My allergies these past couple of days have been atrocious. I can barely breathe. I hate being on live like this because I feel like I'm all in my nose and my nose is red. My eyes are puffy and I'm just a mess. So I'm not going to be before you long. I did want to make sure I came and talked with y'all. I enjoy speaking with y'all. Let me see. Thick Girl says, child, that's an old gospel song. Sweep around your own front door before you try to sweep around mine. Okay. Clearly he ain't go to the gospel church. He ain't been to no Baptist missionaries. He ain't been there. Too full of you calling innocent people who have their first, middle, or last name Monica Reed, trying to find out that. No, I have not seen that. I have honestly, when it has come to that AATT situation, I am done. I am so done. I don't watch any more of the videos concerning it. I think the last video that I watched concerning it was when Schoolboy went on the ladies' first panel, and I didn't even watch that whole video. I watched maybe about the last few minutes because I've been busy this week. So, excuse me. I didn't even watch that whole video. At this point, I don't care. I don't care who Monica is. I don't care about any of that drama. I did go and look at the AATT page. I think I looked maybe Monday or Tuesday. I was just being nosy. So I went over there to see if she had been live. And I think the last live that she had been on had got maybe 10 or 15,000 views, which is a major drop from what she normally gets, which is about anywhere between 50 and 80,000 views per video. And so I was like, wow, this stuff is really affecting her. I didn't even watch the video. I just really wanted to go look and see what her views are looking like. I know I'm petty. But no, I have not been watching any more YouTubers speaking about that situation. I think it's dead at this point. You know, people are trying to get every last little piece of milk and view out of it that they can, but I'm over it. I think that's it. I think that's all I had to talk to y'all about. Please make sure that just a quick thing I saw. LaLa Anthony is filing for divorce from Carmelo Anthony. So allegedly, he just gave one of his side chicks just gave birth to twins. Now this would make if these alleged twins are in fact his, this would make the three children that he has had out of wedlock in their 11-year marriage. So LaLa has allegedly or reportedly filed for divorce, but allegedly, according to Gossip in the City, LaLa ain't even mad about what he's out there doing because she got her own little side man in Atlanta. Now that's what Gossip in the City say. I ain't say that. That's what she say. But it's a shame their marriage is coming to an end. I just happened to scroll and saw that because I was gonna say something about that. So again, I hate to see families being broken up, but also if you out here dipping your dick in everything that's moving, especially without condoms and creating side babies, then baby, it's time for her to go. It's been time for her to go. But that's it. That's all I got to say, y'all. Please make sure that you go back and watch my past videos. I did a review on Sisters and the Encore, so make sure that you check that out. I will not be here next week. I will be in Jamaica on somebody's beach hunting. So if I do a live or something, it would just be randomly y'all getting to see all this body yada in a bikini on the beach, because it ain't gonna be me talking about nothing. It ain't gonna be this setup. It ain't gonna be none of this. I will go watch the Married to Medicine reunion. I'm actually like 2 episodes behind on Married to Medicine. That's why I don't do reviews on Married to Medicine, because I be behind. That's one of the shows I'll fall behind on. So I will go and watch that. Also tonight, Ready to Love comes on. I'm behind on one of those reviews because I was waiting on my husband because he would not let me watch the show without him. And he had to work. He had to work overnight last week, so we were thrown off. So the next video that you get for Ready to Love will be a review of episode 10 and 11, and then again when episode 12 comes, that review will be late because I will be in Jamaica. So yeah, I think that's it. Thank y'all so much for supporting me. Thank you to my Patreons. Please remember you can always join Patreon and support the channel. Y'all saw how the equipment has upgraded over time, and I can honestly say that has been because of the support of my Patreon members. They have helped me so much. So if you would like to join Patreon, all you have to do is click the link down below or purchase some merch. All of that, all proceeds go back into bettering my channel. And I will see y'all in the next video. Peace. Remember, shout out to my Patreon. Y'all are the real MVPs. I'm going to be trying to do some special things for y'all in this new year because y'all have definitely been riding with me. If you would like to join my Patreon, it's very simple. All you have to do is go to www.patreon.com/bstokestyling and make your pledge. $5, $10, or $25. Currently, I'm trying to get to 20 Patreons, you guys. So make sure you help me reach my goal by clicking the link down in my description box and joining my Patreon. You do not want to miss out on the early access to my videos. Don't forget to order your custom B Stokes styling merch. That's right, we have merch. Just click the link down below in the description box and order your B Stokes styling merch today.